also has played Jax, played it in the famous Longzhou final victory over SKT 2 years ago. He will take Jax into Camille. Really fun matchup here, and the Jax buff is bigger than I think some people reading the patch notes might have appreciated. We'll go into the mechanics of how that works in-game, but the moment that Afrika said we're
going to come
side,
down to Faker, this guy has been clutch with ultimates in the past, hijack and Gnar ults, things like that. Let's get into game number 3 and see how it goes.
and you get less per level, therefore you don't feel the need to max it second. It means you can take Counter-Strike second, which is so important against Camille. Here's that cheese gank we talked about.
Yeah, we're going to get in there. The Flash Pulverize does come down, but not enough damage onto aiming by a large margin. Doesn't even have to use Flash or Cleanse to keep him out of that one.
And we saw what we talked about. Do you have a plan to attack bot lane? The answer is yes. They don't get the summer the first time, but they're trying to give Teddy an effort as much as possible to stop Draven and Thresh from exerting their will, and Faker's here too.
Yeah, even able to get over that wall. It's a good play there from Sen, and flashes out of the way, but the Abscond stand aside. Not enough. First blood over to Clid. Teleports in everywhere as Yukal gets a huge Ring of Frost, but Clid is going to be okay. Gets the health back, I believe, from the Kingslayer, and SKT make it out scot-free, getting everything from Afrika.
And they've got a single-minded plan of playing through this. Spotted on both his Krug camp and also his Raptors. They know he's on Raptors now.
Yep, there's the flash. Dread not going to find his, though, as Keen's flashing forward as well. Everyone wants this kill, but they're not going to find it. Khan outplaying, and Clid going to make his way in case they try it one more time. Third time would not be the charm here for Afrika, as they're not able to get the answer after that early game. Stun for stun. Keen walks out of the Counter-Strike. And Clid's in from Clid, but Arctic Assault already used there from Dread.
Kiana's walking up as well. She just got her ultimate.
Yep, so Faker going to be able to throw people into walls, but Khan taking a turret shot. He's lower than they otherwise want him to be. They dive on forward, but there's the ult! There's the damage, and here's the SKT that wants to make that gauntlet run of dreams.
Really nice stuff from SKT. The
river buff on the Q as well. Definitely the highest value that you want for these scenarios. Flash forward from King, gets the frozen tomb. And there we go. Faker throws out the ult, doesn't get the highest of value, and Keen's now found his way. It could be the turnaround potentially here, but Khan is just dancing around. The skill shot leaps back in, is going to fall, but it's still a one trade from SKT, and Whirling Death is just going to skirt on past. Faker will take the return, but only goes down to 200 health.
Down to Drake, going to be almost exclusively contested by SKT. It resets a little bit.
Yep, Senin throws a ward over, but Dread decides, nope, I don't want to go into my own prison. Is now Keen looking for the solo kill against Khan. There's the flash forward. Counter-Strike has come down, but in goes Yukal. Not going to be a solo kill today, as Yukal just jumps his way forward with the flash, guarantees the kill, and Keen's going to pick it up. Fantastic that Keen now has some ability to carry and has dominance in this lane.
Didn't see how that one started for there to be such a health bar advantage, and for Khan to be. And here is that roaming play that we saw earlier.
Yep, Whirling Death is going to come in and at least deal with this minion wave as Keen spots Khan, but he does get rid of the turret aggro. A fantastic ultimate, but not enough from Keen there at all, as Clid's going to lock down yet another kill. 3-0-3 on the Silas. He's the hero for SKT in Game 3.
Couldn't have played it any better, and yet enough redundancy with that turret dive to have enough damage to take down, and the TP wasted.
Has been completed, but it was very, very late. Wasn't able to wield that for any sort of dominance in the laning phase. As you can see, money's actually very even between the AD carries. As, yeah, he has to pop the Unbreakable Will, and the Chain Lash just going to be stepped aside from, and that is free Adoration stacks cashed in. Effort just roaming around the river, and his hooves just couldn't keep him afloat.
They've had almost perfect vision on Afrika for
instantly
so
cleanses
long.
to get out of that glacial prison that Clid hijacked. And
actually
through towards him.
Heard about it over the wall.
Yukal's going to get through there. Okay, Effort slowed down by the Winter's Wrath. Flayed back as well. And now Effort with the Unbreakable Will. I have a feeling that is named completely wrong. The will seems to be broken for the SKT support.
Yeah, said Protobelt, but of course meant a Hex Flash over the wall. The only way you were going to get over there. Now there's more, though.
Yeah, looking for the fight back as Dread is going to immediately explode. The huge fanfare with the ultimate from Faker, and Yukal stares down the members of SKT as he goes golden, but is still able to get out of there. Clid is going to get hooked up, but is able to take down the kill. Onto Keen goes Golden there as well. Now Teddy looking for the cleanup. Yukal aiming to get back, but Faker says, I don't care, mate. Come at me. We're going to take a Baron.
And SKT mop up the mess of their support and get so many kills in an area Afrika had no business over forcing in. The cooldowns run down. They turn onto Baron, like you mentioned, Atlas. This is Kai'Sa, one of the highest Baron damage dealers of all. This time is going to be fine. And how about a Baron for the Alistair?
And that is veterancy at work, Papa Smithy. Now Faker 3-0-8 after this team fight, which was utter chaos. And you have to feel like that plays into Afrika Freak's hands.
X-Flash over the wall. Alistair dies. Could have been just the 1 for 0, but you can't Dread go for a walk, and Khan is ahead of this. Remember, no deep vision on the play. It's Kai'Sa. She can respond to these picks so easily, and then Keen tries to salvage a fight he didn't need to. They had Lantern. They could have tried to pull him out and deal with it from there, but then how does this fight look like? Well, guess what? When you're fighting in enemy territory, there's actually going to be no tabs onto a Kai'Sa. You can't actually dive for further damage, and Faker's cleanup is what guarantees them Baron and another lead change.
Yep, and now Clid might be in trouble. Faker finds his way towards the bottom side though, and boom goes the dynamite. See you later, Keen. Now Clid could be in trouble, but Dread cannot get any follow-up. And SKT are just making picks everywhere.
Salvaging this game as much as possible. They now feel very much in control. Needs to be another SKT.
Eagle sweep gonna come through here as Clid picks up a prison. Dread unperturbed, still looking for Khan. Khan going to avoid a lot of the CC though, and there's Clid's prison. Way more damage onto Keen. Mitigates a bit of it, but Faker just picks up another one. The assassination of the SKT mid laner is gigantic, and Dread goes golden for a second, but it's still the same fate. Yukal, he's going to have a repeat. It is going to be the double kill for Faker. Will he be able to tidy up the next one? Sorry, double kill coming in for Clid now, as it was 1 for 1 each side, and SKT, they'll barrel down. They're looking for the base of the Afrika Freaks, and it feels like they have broken them.
With Baron and double Mountain Drake, they're definitely at minimum going to get the inhibitor. One by one, they fall 100% kill.
On this SKT squad are just huge, and Khan looking for the flank. Teddy actually starting this one up. Supercharges in the back line. Immediately Senin is dealt with. Whirling Death is not that this time, as another Hex Flash from Effort is going to do some zoning. Unbreakable Will is there this time, and Clid throws out the prison once again. They're diving straight into the back line. Who cares about turrets as Clid has the Zonyas? We're not going to find the Void Seekers. Teddy's still chasing after the Afrika Freaks, and this is the SKT dominance that we've wanted to see this series.
They might be trying to close the game here. 2 members down, only 3 left, only wave clears Draven.
Definitely have higher health bars though, as Aiming just looking to try and keep himself safe in the backline. The dive of this SKT squad is really huge, but if Aiming can get that first kill, if they can get the snowball rolling, they might be able to do some work. But Keen, you can't be moving that far forward. He's now got a stopwatch, so he's able to get himself into untargetability, but now can't re-engage. Good hook lands, and Effort is once again going to go down. SKT's push is thwarted for the moment.
Afrika Freaks keep their playoff stream alive for now. If they do lose this game, they have to run the entire gauntlet of Worlds qualification from the first round against Kingzone. Looking for a pick here, trying to take a Baron as a response to SKT.
Yep, Teddy. Void Seeker did fly forward. He's tagged up Aiming with that one. Khan teleports in. Okay, Senin looks for it. They're going to take down Clid. That's a huge one. Another cash-in comes in. 5 members of Afrika will be around this Baron. Now SKT trying to get in there. Remember, Faker's ultimate so useful. Instantly clashes the prison. Tries to dodge the hook, but he can't. It's another kill coming in for the Draven. The Baron is super low, but now Afrika are focusing. SKT members. Khan trying to get the work done, but he's unable to do so. It's the Baron falling, and Afrika have kept the game alive.
Turns out unfathomable is not impossible. Big turn of fortune. The sweeper being run. They do know Faker's in that brush. That's important.
Yep. He's now able to Terra shape himself. Some new elements, though, as the reset availability is going to be there. It looks like Afrika do not even want to contest this, but it's so dangerous. The reset comes in as Keen's finally made his way forward. SKT, they've got a teleport coming from Khan, but it's right into the middle of Afrika, and the hook timing was off. That's what nerves can do. There's now a Freaker. There's a big angry dragon between them and SKT. As Keen, he's found Faker, but in goes Teddy. The explosion, the damage cleared, has stolen away the Elder Drake, and now SKT a huge edge in the team fight. UCal now down so low, Teddy dives forward. That's veteran C4, you double kill for the Kaiser. One for the Jax, and a very dead Draven. SKT have done it, and they will now be facing Sandbox in round 1 of the playoffs.
Absolutely, Atlas. Good call there. The control around objectives into the decisive shot call to all end on to Keen is what separates these two teams. SK Telecom T1 will move forward to the best of 5 stage. It was a much closer series on the day than we could have predicted, but you can tell that the SKT faithful are amped to see that the run does not end here.
Yeah, before those cheers, they had to remove their hearts from their throats, though, Papa Smithy. This is... Whoa, that was not the series being able to find something in that fight, but in the end, Teddy took matters into his own hands.
You know what it felt like to me, Atlas? It felt to me like a playoffs gauntlet, and that is what the postseason in Korea is all about. There are no second chances when it comes to winning LCK Summer 2019. SKT had already risen like a phoenix from 1-0